I filmed something a couple months ago which I was trying to get myself more motivated to do stuff, like to go out of the house more, and the procrastination I used to do. And now that I've finished my college year, I have all this time to do this stuff, but I just haven't had the motivation to. And I have really been wanting to do some more creative stuff, like for myself, to keep me busy. But to kind of do that, you need some creativity and some ideas. And for like the last few months, I haven't had any. I get like this waves of being really creative, and then I just stop. It's like for like a month or something, I just don't read, I don't do anything like that. So it's taken me like a while to realise I don't have a process in thinking of creative things. They just either come to me or they don't. Like, I could take a walk and I could think of so many ideas, but at the same time I could go for a walk and nothing will happen. The ideas I do think of and I do try to like do, I look at them and think, what is this? There are so many times I've filmed a video and just gone, I don't like this, what is this? This isn't content I want, and I've just left the footage and never edited it. So I do want to do like a lot more. I do want to do like a lot more creative things. I used to love to write, and I hadn't written in a long time. I haven't written stories for myself in such a long time. I used to write poems, and that never happened. And I used to think of all video ideas for this, and I never did them, or I did them and I didn't like them. And I find being creative so hard because it's so hard to think of stuff, and it's like half the time I feel like all the ideas I've had, they're kind of forced. You know, I hate doing that. I have forced some ideas and then they haven't worked out. I mean, I've looked at ways to try and be more creative, and to just, there are videos online where it's just saying like all this stuff you could do, and I've tried that and it just doesn't work. It's so hard for me to get into a mindset, and when I do get into a mindset I can think of some really, really great stuff and I'm so happy with it. But it's just getting there. It's so hard. It's like I will go months without thinking of an idea, then I could have like 5 ideas in like a week. I can have like a week of thinking of like getting so motivated and creative, but when it comes down to it, I either just don't do them or I just don't like the ideas anymore. But I did want to start doing videos, but it's just gotten harder because it's so easy to do what like every other big YouTuber is doing, and it's pretty much the same stuff. It's like when I see a tag video come out, I know there's probably just going to be 5 more YouTubers doing that for the next week, so I just don't bother to watch. The amount of people I've unsubscribed from because I just don't find their content good anymore. I mean, not good. They obviously put time and effort into it, but it's just not something I enjoy watching. It's not something they used to do. People used to do this for fun, and I really want to do this just for fun, just to get my ideas out, to be creative and, you know, spend time. I feel like doing this, I've spent my time doing something good. Like, I haven't sat on the sofa all day just on Tumblr, even though that is a good way to spend time. But it means I can just make stuff, and maybe I don't really care if other people don't like it. I can look back on it and go, I remember when I made that, and I remember when I was so proud of it. And it's so hard to find stuff that no one's done before. It's so hard to think of new stuff. And I know I shouldn't care because probably no one else cares about this channel. But I care enough to, you know, at least for myself, to look back on it and go, that was like my original idea, I did that and I made it, you know, good. So if you did make it to the end of this video, I congratulate you. And if anyone has any tips on how they kind of stay a bit creative, then I would really appreciate it. Like, I will try anything. But thank you for watching, and I swear I will film something new soon.